You have already learned about punctuation. Let us revisit what we have learned so far. Do you know what this is? Yes, this is a full stop. Now look at this sentence. Prabha is going on a holiday. Where shall we put the full stop? Yes, you are right. We will put a full stop after holiday. Remember, a complete statement will always end with a full stop. Do you know what this is? This is a comma. Now look at this sentence. Manas eats toast, bananas and cereal every morning. Do you know where the comma will be used in this sentence? The comma will be used after the words toast and bananas. Remember, we use the comma when we want to take short pauses within a sentence. Do you know what this is? This is a capital letter. Now look at this sentence. A little girl and her family went to live in London. Which words will begin with capital letters in this sentence? The letter A at the beginning of the sentence will be a capital letter. The letter L of London will also be a capital letter because the word is a proper noun. Remember, we always use capital letters to begin a sentence. Proper nouns also begin with capital letters. Do you know what this is? This is a question mark. Now look at this sentence. Why are you wearing a funny cap? Where shall we put a question mark in this sentence? The question mark will appear at the end of the sentence. Remember, some sentences end with question marks. Such sentences are called questions. Now we have revised these punctuation marks so far. Full stop, comma, capital letter and question mark. So what is punctuation? We use various marks to make the meaning of our sentences clear when we are writing. The use of these marks is called punctuation. Sonia wrote a note to me. This is what she wrote. I have invited all my friends to my birthday party. I have also invited Mr. Smith, a magician and a clown. So I asked her, "Oh, is Mr. Smith a magician as well as a clown?" "No," she said. "Mr. Smith, the magician and the clown are three different people." Actually, Sonia made a mistake in her note. Can you spot the mistake? She missed a comma after the word magician. With that comma, we see that Sonia was talking about three different people. Remember, we must put the comma after every word in the list, including the word before the main conjunction. In the sentence, I have also invited Mr. Smith, a magician and a clown, the main conjunction is and. Sonia should have put a comma before and to indicate three different people. Otherwise, we will expect Mr. Smith to be a funny man in colorful clothes who will show us magic tricks. Rahul had a banana, a toast, and milk for breakfast. Where did we use commas in this sentence? We use the commas after each noun before the main conjunction in a list of nouns. Now look at this sentence. Rahul is a kind, gentle, and hard-working boy. Where did we use the commas in this sentence? We used the commas after each adjective before the conjunction at the end of the list of adjectives that describe the word boy. Rahul talked to his teacher sweetly, warmly, and politely. Where did we use the commas in this sentence? We used the commas after each adverb before the conjunction at the end of the list of adverbs that describe the verb talked. We use commas between two or more adjectives and adverbs in a sentence. Now look at this sentence. Daddy, please come home early today. In this sentence, we have used the comma to take a short pause in the middle of the sentence. We already know the possessive form of a noun. We use an apostrophe with S to show possession or belonging. Let's see how we use the apostrophe. When we want to show that something belongs to a person, we use the possessive form. For example, these are Harry's toys. In this case, the apostrophe is used after the proper noun or pronoun and is followed by an S. We also use the possessive form to show that something belongs to an animal or a thing. For example, the dog's tail, the book's pages. Remember that when we use the possessive form with plural nouns, the position of the apostrophe changes. For example, when we are talking about one girl, we say the girls. But when we are talking about many girls, we say the girls. In the case of plural nouns ending in S, we use the apostrophe after the S. But for plural nouns that do not end in S, we use the apostrophe after the word and then use the S. For example, the children's party. When we want to show a period of time in the possessive form, we use the apostrophe like this: a month's holiday. When we want to show compound words in the possessive form, we use the apostrophe like this: my mother-in-law's house. When we want to show that something belongs to two people together, we use the apostrophe after the last noun. For example, Raju and Rita's birthday. Let us now visit contractions. We use the apostrophe when we form contractions. We remove some letters to join two words, and we use the apostrophe in the place of the missing letters. For example, are not becomes aren't, and we are becomes we're. What is the contraction of I am? I'm is the contraction of I am. What is the contraction of should not? Shouldn't is the contraction of should not. What is the contraction of you are? You're is the contraction of you are. Here is an exercise to check your understanding of punctuation. Mark wrote a note for his friend Gary, but he made some punctuation errors. Correct the errors in the note. Will there be a question mark after today? Is this sentence asking a question? No, so there should be a full stop after today to end the sentence, not a question mark. should the W or we be small? No, the W or we should be a capital letter because it is the word with which the sentence begins. Should there be a full stop after park? Yes, there should be a full stop after park because we put a full stop at the end of a sentence. Should there be any commas in the next sentence? Yes, we must put commas after the words football and hide and seek because they are nouns in a list. Should there be an apostrophe in the word aisle instead of a comma? Yes, there must be an apostrophe in the word aisle between I and L because it is a contraction. Should the D of diner be in capitals? And should the word have an apostrophe? Yes, the D of diner will be a capital letter because it is a proper noun, the name of a person, and the word should have an apostrophe before the S because the noun is in the possessive form. Should there be a full stop after tomorrow? No, there should be a question mark after tomorrow because the sentence is asking a question.